southwestern Missouri. I'm Andy, N0APX, and this is World Radio League. Well, welcome to everybody that's here. Glad you were able to join us. And as you can see, we've got a lot of updates, new updates in World Radio League. Whoop, there went my band playing. Look at that set back up here. Great start to a live stream. All right. So, all right, back on track here. Yes, this is World Radio League. I'm Andy, N0APX Product Manager. And we've got a lot of stuff to cover tonight. Before we get started, I just want to say, if anybody has anything you'd like to say, feel free to drop those in the comments. Please comment along here. I'll be monitoring those comments. Love to chat with some of you folks. So glad you're able to make it, and we're going to have a fun night. So let's take a look at some of the new stuff we've got going on in World Radio League. All right. Starting off with, as you can see, we've got a brand new light mode here. You can switch this back and forth with this header button right here. And this is something a lot of people have been asking for, and something that we've been wanting to get cranked out for quite some time. And we were finally able to pull it off this week. Got light mode out the door. And as of today, we now have light mode available in the mobile app as well. Dropped for the web app a couple days ago, and now it's available in the mobile app. So there's to all of you light mode lovers. And if you want to switch back, you always can with the button up in the top header. Same in the mobile app. Just click the button in the top header, and it'll take you back to dark mode. All right, let me know, post in the comments if my audio sounds good. I'm going to be seeing if I can check these comments here. So feel free to drop a comment in there if something's up with my audio, if there's an issue, if everything sounds good, just let me know. All right. There we go. Okay, so moving on from light mode, we've got a lot of new stuff going on here. So next up, we have a brand new feature we've been working on for a long time here at World Radio League. Thank you to Ham Radio World, says the audio sounds good. Thank you for letting me know that. I appreciate it. It's always frustrating to get on a stream and find out your audio is no good, so I appreciate the heads up there. So another great feature we've been working on for a long time is activities. So you can see activities right here. If you go over here to the activities tab, and we'll pop this out so we can see what we're doing. As you can see here, we've got all kinds of activities on this map. We've got POTA, WWFF, and SOTA locations. Here's the SOTA location nearest me. And you can just create a new logbook right from here. We'll go over here and grab a POTA location, and let's see here, we'll just go ahead and create a logbook off of that. As you can see, it automatically adds the POTA location to this quick menu here. So you've got it added, and it sets your logbook style to POTA. So now you can just start using it like you normally would a Parks on the Air log. But we have a lot more built into activities than that. You can, like I said, we've got SOTA, we've got WWFF, and all that's accessible from here. Or you can go open a new logbook, and now you can add as many activities as you'd like. So I'll find some parks near me. We'll grab this one. Now let's say I also want to activate a WWFF near me. We'll grab that one. In fact, let's just go ahead and grab the same park for both of those. And then you can also add a SOTA summit as well. Now, this isn't going to be the same location, but it's the only one near me, so just for demonstration purposes. Now, this will always default to the first selected activity. Your location will. It will always default to the location of the first selected activity, but you can always go in here and edit that location. You can add a grid, you can add latitude, longitude, whatever you'd like to add in there to set this location to wherever you need it set to. Now we'll go ahead and click save. There we go. Now we've got a brand new logbook available to use with the POTA template, and it's got all 3 activities added. Now you can add up to, I believe, 5 of each of those activities. and yeah, this is something that's been requested a lot. The soda, the WWFF, people have been asking for that one quite a bit. So we're glad to finally be able to get that one out the door. All right, so there's more in activities, a lot more built into activities. So feel free to go in there and poke around on it. But like I said, you can use this map to find locations. You can open this. You can click this button. It will open it in Google Maps, and you can start navigation directly to that park. And this is available also in the mobile app, which makes it super handy just to pull out your mobile app. Click that button, it opens Google Maps, takes you to where you need to go. All right, next we've got our brand new, and you probably saw this a little bit ago, our brand new split screen logging. I'm going to use my 10 meter contest log, ARRL contest log as an example. So here you can see that we now, rather than having the old stacked view with the logging template over the top of these tabs, we've actually put them side by side. See, we were wasting quite a bit of space with this all in one row, so we decided just to compress it, put them side by side. Now you can look at both at the same time. I understand there may be a little bit of interest in reverting back to the stacked view, so we may create an option where you can do that. But at this point, we're super excited about this new side by side view. You can pull up your map right beside your logbook. You can open up your spotting page here. These are all the WRL and POTA spots. And another super neat thing we can do here is here. Let me just pop this down out of that view. And I can grab this and pop out my spotting view. And see, now we have that on a different window, and now I could put this, on another screen entirely. I'll just move it to my other screen just to kind of show you how that works. And then see, I can have that up and my map all at the same time. We've got both of those up here at the same time. So we're planning on adding that to the map as well, but for now, like I said, we're really excited about these things we got going on. We've also cleaned up these filters a little bit. I know they were pretty ugly, they looked pretty bad, but we've cleaned up a lot of these filters. You can now filter a lot cleaner, and we've added a spotting map view into this page. Used to, it was only on its own page. You could access the map view. Now you can access it in here, and of course the grid view with the blocks to show more information. Now in this view, if you do want to see the comment on one of these, you can just hover over it and it will show you the comment. If you want to copy one of them into your logbook, I'll pull this over here, you can click this button, or you can double click the listing and it will copy it over to your logbook. Now I will say that you can see this new animation here where the fields flash now instead of that annoying toaster message, and I'll say we were glad to see that one go. That little toaster message that pop up down there was a little bit frustrating. So we got rid of that, and now we've got this new animation here. All right, so we'll go ahead and clear this out. Now we've got a few more things to cover. And if you have any questions about any of this tonight, please just go ahead and drop them, in the chat. We'll get to them as we can, and love to answer some questions for y'all tonight, and just be happy to go over some stuff. All right, and what's next on the list? We covered the light mode activities and the split screen and the pop out. So next I do want to show you that we have this new template, a new default template. So I'm just going to create a new logbook. We're going to name it WRL Live. going to go ahead and save that as is without adding any activities, and we're going to just leave it on the default WRL template. Go ahead and save that. Oh, there we go. KE2DTC says very excited about the changes. We are too. We are really excited about all these changes. Having a lot of fun with this, and I'm just glad to see some of these things we've been working on for so long finally going out the door, and it's a ton of fun to see all the stuff we've been working on come to fruition here. So we're really excited about that. Super excited about that. So. And then let's jump over to Facebook and see if we have any comments over there. It doesn't look like we've got any comments over there yet, but we'll keep an eye out over there. Thank you, KE2DTC. Thank you for joining us. Glad you're able to make it. But anyway, okay, so to move on, you can see here we've got our default WRL template here. So we've cleaned it out a bunch, got rid of a bunch of the unnecessary fields, drop some of them down here into these quick actions. You can add their park number down here. You can add their location, your power, any notes, and if you log a contact with this notes field open, this notes field is going to stay open, so you can use it on the next contact as well. Now we've also updated our spotting system. So now we have spot me and spot them buttons. So if you want to spot yourself on a particular frequency, or you want to spot another station on a particular frequency, you can use these buttons to do that. That will just spot them directly to the WRL cluster. Now if you are using a POTA logbook, you have the option to spot them to POTA as well, I believe, if you're creating a new spot like that. So. Now, if we switch over to the all fields template, this is what the old one looked like. So you can see we've cleaned it up a bunch since then. Looks a lot cleaner, a lot nicer. Easier to just kind of log quickly through your contacts and not have to deal with a bunch of the extra fields there. All right, now another one that just dropped today is our brand new map share. Now this one is really great. We had a fantastic one of our great developers working on this one. It turned out absolutely beautifully. So let me go back to my contest log. We'll take a look at this one right quick. I'm going to pull up the map. We're going to increase the show contacts to show all of them here. And I'm going to click this share map button. Now as you can see, it gives me this beautiful shareable view here with all these stats on the side. Shows what contest I was working, how many QSOs in what amount of time. Shows my QSO per hour rate, top band, top mode, all of the DX locations I worked. And since Hawaii and Alaska are counted as DX locations, that's why there are 3 American flags. They're counted as separate DX locations, but that's why those are here. You can see if you hover over them, Alaska, Hawaii, and United States. And it shows your equipment down here. We've got Alfredo in the chat. Hey, there's Alfredo. Hi, Alfredo. Great to see you here. Yes, we're all really excited about this view here. Now you can just download this image, or you can copy a link to it. In fact, I'll just copy that link and I'm going to paste it in the chat right here. And if you can pull that link up here, give me just a moment to paste that in the chat. There we go. Any of you can pull that link up and view this map. It's super neat, super cool how this one came out. Like I said, had a great developer working on this one, and it turned out beautifully. But yeah, so that's that one. Like I said, a lot of new updates coming out the door. These are just things that have come out in the past 2 weeks. We've got, of course, over the past couple of months, we've had a lot of stuff coming out. but these last 2 weeks we have been hard at it, pounding away, and we've pumped a lot of new features out the door. We've got just a couple of announcements. We're working with Winter Field Day 2025. We're going to be we're partnering with them to be their logger, or their online leaderboard. So we're in the middle of working on that, getting all those features prepped and ready to roll come Winter Field Day. So be on the lookout for that. We're super excited about Winter Field Day 2025. On a personal note, I believe that was the first contest I ever actually worked as a general. So it's a ton of fun. I believe that was after I got my general license. It could have been while I was still a technician, but I believe it was after I got my general license. But yeah, it was the first contest, excuse me, that I worked. So super excited about that one. And then on another note, we had the ARRL 10 meter contest. Now I know a few of you were a bit disappointed that we didn't have Cabrillo export just yet, but we do have a video and an email coming out with steps on how to convert your ADIF to a Cabrillo for this contest and get that submitted. We'll send those instructions. If you were part of the contest, we'll send those instructions to you either tonight or tomorrow, and you can get your log submitted. And then in the meantime, we're working like crazy to get Cabrillo export built, so for the next major contest it'll be ready to go and we won't have to worry about conversions anymore. So like I said, we are going to send you, if you were participated in the contest, you will get an email with steps on how to submit your Cabrillo log, convert your ADIF into a Cabrillo, and then submit it. If you don't get that email for some reason, be sure and reach out right away, and we'll make sure that it gets over to you. All right. Do we have any questions? Any questions at all? Anybody have any questions you want to put in the chat? Super excited to see. Looks like several people are here. Let's check Facebook. Doesn't look like any comments there at the moment, but feel free to drop some in if you are watching and you would like to. I don't see anything just yet, but we'll go ahead and look at a couple more things here. Chris Yarborough, I hope I'm saying that right, says looks great. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, we're really happy about the progress we're making, and hope to just continue that right on into 2025. All right, let's go look at the profile page real quick. Now this one's one that some of you may be excited about this, and others maybe possibly not, but this is something that I was really excited about. We have our short bio up here, but now if you edit your profile, you'll see an option to edit your long bio. That's this page right here. You open that up. Now you can enter iframes. This is the iframe that WD4DAN put together. And I think it looks super on this light background. But yeah, this is the POTA iframe that you can add to your bio, and I will show you how to do that. You'll open your bio settings, and then you'll scroll down to this button right here. You'll click that, and then this URL. Now here, let me just show you. If we open the WD4DAN page, we'll let that load right quick. There we go. Now you only want to copy the URL portion, starting with HTTPS and going all the way to this last to the end of this no. So so you can do that with any of these, but like I said, you want to start at the beginning with this HTTPS and going all the way to here. And that's just the way our system's set up. and then of course you'll want to replace this your call with your call sign, and you can pop that iframe in here. Now we've got a whole bunch of other options here. You know, rich text. You can add photos, videos. I know this theme is a little bit difficult to see, but like I said, we just rolled out the light theme, and so it looks like that row of buttons might need a little cleaning up. But yeah, we can insert links, photos, videos, you know, rich text, all that stuff. You can now do in your long bio. So super happy to see that one show up. I was really looking forward to that one and glad we were able to get that one added to the profile page. All right, and to recap for some of you who may not have seen QSO Manager yet, we're going to go back over here to the log contacts page. Now, QSO Manager is our new way to manage your entire logbook all in one place. So rather than having it split up across several logbooks like we have, this unifies that all down into one place. Now you can take that and filter it however you need to. You can filter it by any of these options. You can filter it by, you know, you can change all of these options, change your columns up. You can add, you know, different columns if you would like, and remove some. You can move QSOs or contacts between logbooks. You can bulk edit any of the details of, you know, say I want to change, let's see here, say I want to grab all my contacts that were a part of this particular import. And I want to select all of them, and then I want to bulk edit them to have a note that says POTA or something like that, just as an example. I can do that. I can bulk edit the entire block all at once in one run using QSO Manager. You can, like I said, you can bulk delete, you can bulk move them between logbooks. You can merge logbooks now from the logbooks page. You can grab two logbooks here, hover over, and hit merge to other logbook. That will just, you know, you can select the logbook you want to merge it to, merge it right over into there. And then this activity log shows you all of your imports, exports, and bulk edits all in one place. So you can you know, take a look at that. You can download the ADIF of an export you did, you know, 3 weeks ago or however long ago. You can just grab that ADIF right here. So a lot of changes happening over here at World Radio League. What's coming next? Well, like I said, we're working on the live scoreboard for Winter Field Day. We're super excited about that. And we are also working on well, we're working on something that's been very highly requested. We're getting started on some of the parts of cat control that we can do now. We've been working on a desktop app, but what we've decided, I think unless we come up with a different way to handle this, I think the path that we're going to pursue is possibly implementing a way to set up cat control with the current web app first, and then create the mobile app. So be on the lookout for that. And yeah, we are really anxious to get cat control put together, get it out the door. We're super excited about cat control, and frankly about many of the great things that we are working on. I'll go over a couple more of them with you here. Whoops, let's just close that. Things always go wrong on a live stream. All right, let's see here. All right. So let me just bear with me one moment here. There we go. All right, we'll go to full screen. There we go. All right. now we're going to cover a couple of the things that we've got going on in development right now. So just kind of give you a little bit of a sneak preview of what's coming. We're going to be, like I said, we're going to be working on Caprio export, getting that ready so that we don't have to do any more file conversions. And then we're also going to be working on those integrations with CAD control and maybe some direct logging from some of the old standby loggers. Be able to direct log into your logbook. We'll see about that. Our contest scoring right now is pretty basic, but with the advent of Winter Field Day, that's going to get quite a bit more advanced. We're looking to start fleshing that contest system out. Maybe even introduce some live streaming elements into the contest page, which is going to be super fun. If you're interested in live streaming, then we will be working on. I know we don't have a lot of like 50 state awards, 100 EX awards, those kinds of things, but we are actually in the process of working on some of those things. Hopefully, have some of those ready in the near future. So be on the lookout for those. Yeah, we're really anxious to get some. Oh, there we go. Pota Power checking in with us. Happy to see light mode. There we go. Requested last to Hamfest. Thank you guys so much for being here and for all you do, Pota Power. All the support from you guys. We really appreciate it. And we look forward to every opportunity we get to work with you guys. So glad to see you made it here. KE2DTC. Are we going to add modes and multipliers? Yes. For Winter Field Day is a little bit different. It is the way they do it. They have objectives instead of standard multipliers. So, yeah, we'll be for this contest. We're going to have to, of course, customize that to fit that objective platform that they use. But yeah, we're going to be adding those in, and those will be absolutely available. All right. Got a comment here that says that it looks great. Thank you for that. Chris says, new features are exceptional. Doing his best to promote the app. We appreciate it, Chris. We really appreciate it. I was planning on showing you all some of the updates from the mobile app, but let's see if I have that. It was deployed to the Play Store today, and so it was available for download. But we deployed it also to the App Store, but I'm not sure if it's available yet. Let me take a look and see if the latest version has cleared. They have like a review process, and sometimes it takes a little bit to clear that. Let's see if that's available yet. Take a quick look here. Doesn't look like I have that yet. It's also yeah, I can't share my mobile screen, or I would, to show those options. Maybe in a later video we can take a look at that. Maybe I can even do a mobile live stream at some point. We can take a look at that. I'm just waiting to see. I'm supposed to be getting an email at any moment letting me know I can pull that up, but I don't have that email just yet. So Joe says he chases Poda and Soda. Will it show a list of active stations? Currently in here, let me pull that back up for you, Joe. Thank you for joining us, by the way. So yeah, right now, let's make this proper. There we go. There. Okay, so right now you can open a logbook, a new logbook, and go over to the spotting page, right here, the spotting tab. And I demoed this earlier, but you can also pop this out into a separate window. If you're in full screen mode, it opens it in a separate tab, but if you're not, you just pop it out into a separate window and pull that over on a second screen or however you'd like, or you can just leave it here. Refreshes once per minute with new World Radio League and POTA spots. So you can filter by POTA only, and we'll let that filter load right quick. And here you go. Here's all the active POTA spots right now. So you can just grab one of these, copy it to your log, and hit log contact. It's just, it's really simple. You can hover over it over this comment. Pardon me. This comment icon to see if there's any comments there. Yeah, really simple. You can also, if you want to copy it to your log, this way you can double click on it. That will copy it to your logbook as well. All right. Well, as always, we love to have engagement in the community. So feel free to hop over here into our community page, community.worldradioleague.com. We're always active over there. We love seeing you guys comment. We love having you in there. And drop us a comment. Something you'd like to see in World Radio League. If you have any bug reports or anything like that, always feel free to click this report a bug button. Send us a message. Absolutely. We're always glad to hear any feedback. Joe says, thanks. You're welcome, Joe. Did the park number copy to log when I double clicked? KE2 DTC. Absolutely. So let me show you how that works. If I grab this and that was the point when it hit a minute. Okay, so we'll let it reload and we'll double click. Now if I click this their park number button, you can see it automatically adds this tag right here, and that adds it whenever you log that contact. That will be saved in the their sig info field, just like a regular just like a regular log. So it absolutely copies that onto there. No scroll bar on the website when you're on it. Which portion of the website are we on? Are we talking about the entries tab? Here, let's take a look. Are we talking about the main screen, or are we talking about the entries window? What area are we talking about here? While we're waiting on them to answer, POTA Power says, just a regular home page. Home. So if we go to the home page, I mean, we don't have a scroll bar on the side. I don't think. I mean, we can definitely take a look at what those designs would look like if we added a scroll bar on the side, but yeah, currently we don't have that option. POTA Power says, when you do a call sign lookup at the top search box, can we add last contact date information? So if I were to search KG4VET, Vaughn's not going to be happy with me if I butchered his call sign. Hey, I got it right. So if I were to open this, so basically Vaughn and Julie, I think you mean KG4VET. If I were to answer, I mean, if I were to enter your call sign into this window, you would want that to pop up over here. Is that kind of what I'm gathering from your question? If that's so, yeah, we can take a look at adding it up there. Currently, I can enter one here. Let's see here. I know I've contacted Sierra 51 Delta X-ray. Yeah, and you can see I last contacted 3 months ago. So yeah, I mean, we can definitely take a look at, you know, adding a specific date here, or adding a specific date even up here, or just on the card. Yeah, absolutely. Right now we've got it set. It shows you the approximate time, but yeah, I actually like the idea. We've considered the option of maybe expanding the card and adding like the last 3 contacts with that station or something like that. I'm not sure exactly which way to go with that. If you have a suggestion, go drop it in the community. Generate some excitement around something, and we can make it happen. But yeah, that's definitely an option. Thank you, Power, for suggesting that. That's a great idea. All right, we're gonna give it a couple more minutes, see if anybody else comments. Now we have this is a kind of a new thing we've done. We've added this carousel up here so that any more of these options that we add up here, they just kind of go into an overflow menu, and you can either use the arrow or use the scroll to scroll side to side there. And then these quick options are down here at the bottom. That's fairly new for this default template, so it's really easy to access some of those options. All right, at this point, I'm open for anybody's questions. If you have any questions, throw them at me. Otherwise, we're going to give it a few more minutes, but we might be closing it down here. Let me know if you're going to be participating in Winter Field Day. You can go over here and enroll at on the contest page, app.worldradioleague.com. Go over to the contest page and enroll. Sign up if you haven't signed up yet. We still got several founding member numbers available. We had a total of I think by far most of our users right now are free. We had a total of 5,000 founding member numbers available, and we've still got a few left. So head over there and be sure and be sure and grab a founding member number before they're all gone. All it takes to get a founding member number is just a subscription at any level. You can subscribe at any level and grab your founding member number. Glad to see Alfredo in the chat here. Alfredo is another member of the team here. He handles a lot of the social media. So if you go interact with some of those social media posts, give Alfredo some love there. Say hi to him in the comments of some of his social media posts. He does a great job with them. Power says Julie and I will be. Now we know Vaughn's the one doing the commenting here. All right, so he says Julie and I will be in a Poda Park for Field Day. I'm assuming you mean Winter Field Day. Is that correct? That would be a lot of fun. I considered doing that last year. I didn't get it done. A little bit warmer here in Missouri to stay inside during the Winter Field Day. But okay, they say yes. So they're going to be in a park in Winter Field Day. That's awesome. I would love to do that sometime. I'll have to give that a try. But yeah, Winter Field Day is a lot of fun. It's a pretty low key, easy to participate in contest. So yeah, it's a lot of fun to be a part of. All right. Like I said, we cleaned up some of these spotting filters, so now if you go over to the spotting page here, you can see these filters are quite a bit cleaner than they have been for quite some time. And we're glad to glad to be able to get some of that cleaned up a little bit. It was getting pretty messy, and it just needed a facelift. So we were glad to be able to do that. And yeah, if you, I mentioned this before, and I just want to keep hammering on this. If you ever have any issues at all, click this report a bug button and send us a note. That logs a little bit of information, helps us on our end to be able to see that information and check and find out the source of the issue. So always, always, always click that report a bug button if you find something wrong, and we will reach out to you. We will get in touch with you. We will get you taken care of. If you're having an issue. We really appreciate all the help you guys give us by clicking that button. We're glad to be able to interact with you guys and get you guys taken care of. No matter what the issue is, we're super happy to be able to do that. Alright, I will say I think I just got an email about this mobile app. So give me just a moment here before we close this thing down. We may be able to take a quick look at the mobile app here. Let's see here. Just a moment to get this pulled up. Having to do it all from my computer, so it's a little bit different than just being able to do it on a mobile device. It's frustrating, but the streaming service I use doesn't allow the mobile device to stream directly to it. So we're having to take a little bit of a different approach, but we're gonna see here if we can get that done here. Give me just a moment. And like I said, drop us comments. Drop us comments if you have any questions. Stick them in the comments. We're here to answer any community questions and just kind of give you guys a general update on what's going on. But yeah, drop us some comments in there if you would like. Alfredo, if you're still with us, are you going to be doing any operating during Winterfield today? Or anybody else, if you're going to be operating during Winterfield Day, drop a comment. Let us know. I'll put it up on screen. All right, here we go. Alfredo, yes sir, he's going to be operating during Winterfield Day. Fantastic. Alfredo actually won the what was it, Alfredo? Which contest was it? CQ Worldwide Single Sideband, I believe. He won that this year, so he's got a great big station down in Puerto Rico. Beautiful station. If you haven't seen our video on that, go and check it out on the World Radio League channel. But yeah, he's got a beautiful station down there. KE2 DTC, are you going to be operating during Winter Field Day? Looks like Alfredo won CQ Worldwide SSB. He won WPX CW and ARRL Roundup. Wow, he's been going at it this year. That's fantastic. Great work, Alfredo. Great work. I'm trying to get this mobile app pulled up here. It looks like at this point, that the newest app still hasn't passed review, but we may have a beta build here that I can show you that has the has the new updates in it. I hope so, because I really wanted to go over that with you guys tonight. Let's see here. All right, so we're gonna have to cover the mobile app on another video or another stream. Unfortunately, looks like KE2 DTC is operating in Winter Field Day. That's fantastic. That's great. That's great. I plan to. Hopefully, we'll be doing a live stream on Saturday, maybe. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens that weekend. I would love to get somebody like Jim on, or James, or maybe even Alfredo, to do a kind of a joint live stream, contest live stream. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm about to go crazy with trying to get this mobile app shared. Oh my, seems like it always fails right when you need it the most. Technology, that is, not the mobile app. We haven't had any issues with the mobile app. It's just simply not available on the App Store yet. It's still in review, and I cannot share my phone screen here to show you exactly what's going on. But I'll show you in a here. I think I can. Let's do this a little bit different. I think I can. There we go. We're gonna flip this around. Does that fix the issue? Yeah, that fixed the issue. Now you can see a brand new light mode. You'll just come up here and tap to switch between light and dark mode, and then we have the activities map built right into the mobile app. You can see here I've got all the activities around me showing up on the map. We've got, you know, all the new features, the new colors for the QSO map, tons of stuff, you know, all built in, and new dupe detection. You can see that contact that's highlighted there. That's a duplicate contact that showed up. So it detects that now in the mobile app instead of just on the web app, and you can deal with those as well. You know, you can add all the activities just like we were looking at on the web app earlier. You can add all those from the mobile app. Just fantastic progress. These last 2 weeks have been absolutely crazy. We've been pedal to the metal, pumping out new stuff. So really excited about what we have going on. All right. Anybody else have any questions? We can run this stream for another several minutes, as far as I'm concerned, if anybody's got any questions. But otherwise, we've covered about everything, and I'm going to give you all just a few more minutes, and then if nobody else has any questions, we'll go ahead and look at closing it down. So, anybody has any questions about the app, anything you want to see come soon, drop a comment in the comments here, and we'll get those turned in. Anything at all, anybody anybody has any questions, any comments, anything, drop them in the comments, and we'll look at those. Otherwise, I'll just go ahead and show you some of the other things we have. We'll get it pulled up here. Ham Radio Prep is our other service here. Grab your all access pass, just $79. We've dropped a brand new course, MCOM, this year, and just in the last few days, we've taken our old Baofeng Basics course, and we did not get rid of it. We revamped it and added to it and turned it into Ham Radio Basics. Now this is a course we've been working on for a while here, and we're going to be continuing to flesh it out. So if you've already got Baofeng Basics, this is just that in a more enhanced with more information, and it's going to continue to grow. And if you don't have it yet, you can buy it now, and you'll have permanent access to it. And the more stuff we add to it, the more stuff you'll have, more information you'll have. So yeah, check out Ham Radio Prep. If you haven't gotten the license yet, if you joined the stream and you haven't got your license yet, well, jump over to Ham Radio Prep and start studying. We've got our mobile app is fantastic, the Ham Radio Prep mobile app. That's what I used to study for my general before I ever joined the team, and man, passed it with a higher score than I passed my technician with, which I didn't study with Ham Radio Prep at that point. So yeah, I love the Ham Radio Prep course system. We've also got a shop. Got some merchandise here. You can jump over here. You can buy your World Radio League band plan, your phonetic alphabet white mug. You can buy an FCC license ID card or a wall plaque. In fact, I've got one of those license wall plaques. Those things are really nice. So are these mugs here. These thermoses are really great thermoses. They look really neat with the Morse code on the American flag and then your call sign. Yeah, we've got these desk signs, car magnets, hats, and I think we have a new mug design that's actually going to be dropping soon, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, that's everything over on the Ham Radio Prep side of things. So lots of stuff, lots of new stuff popping up over there, lots of new stuff popping up at World Radio League, and just an exciting few weeks here. All right, well, next week's Christmas, so Merry Christmas to everybody that joined. I'm glad you were able to be here, and glad we were able to get a bunch of this stuff, including light mode. Just reiterate this in case you haven't seen it yet. In case you joined the stream late, we have light mode, web and mobile app. It's absolutely beautiful. It came out really well. So we're glad to get light mode out the door. Activities, that was a big one. Glad to get a lot of these things out the door before Christmas. So, Merry Christmas to everybody. I don't see any more comments coming in, but if you have any comments, you can always go over to community.worldradioleague.com. Drop those comments in the community. Put them below this video after this video posts, and we can reach back out to you and get in touch with you and connect with you if you have any questions or concerns. All right. Well, we've been live for about 54 minutes, and doesn't look like anybody else is commenting. So we'll say 7-3 to everybody. Thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you for investing your time in World Radio League. And yeah, go grab a founding member now before they're all gone. And yeah, we're glad we've got such a great community supporting us. As we flesh this platform out. Glad for everybody who joined us. 7-3 everybody, and Merry Christmas.